Okay. Good. So, sit tall. Anything to lift the sitting bones is good, at least in the parts where we sit down, because it really helps to lift your chest, to lengthen through the spine. Take a few breaths and let go through the body, whatever you feel your body holds on to in your back, shoulders, in your breath as well. So when your breath is not as deep, or it doesn't feel as free and open, then the body holds on there as well. So let go of all impressions that are there from the week. Let go of all thoughts that are moving ahead into future. Awareness into your body. Notice how it feels on the inside, how the muscles and the joints are. Strength, sense of fluidity, ease in sitting. These are all indicators of how you feel, how your body feels. Observe the breath, the flow of the breath from your nose, air streaming in and out, and notice the openness here in these upper airways. Maybe you feel the nostril, that the air streams in dominantly. Follow the air into your body and notice the sense of expansion with the in-breath. And only observe where the breath goes. I said earlier, if there's ease in this expansion, so your body is able and happy to give way, to open. Then go further and notice how you feel. You feel balanced, content, sattvic. You feel busy, maybe slightly impatient. Rajasic, you feel tired, mentally maybe low. Heavy, tamasic, whatever it is, observe. Know that we are all experiencing all these qualities multiple times throughout the day, that they are able to switch from one to the other in a very short time. And we want to learn how they make us feel, the impact they have on us. Om Svarupaya Namaha. Om Shri Satgurave Namaha. Yogena Chidasya Bharena Vacha Malam Shavyapasya Cha Vaitikena Yupakarotam Bravaram Monina Patanjalim Panjali Ranatosmi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bring hands in front of you. Let them slide forward, lengthen through your sides, through the front, through the back of your body. With the in-breath, create space. With the out-breath, let go. Inhale, create space, and exhale, let go. Next in-breath, walk halfway, and then walk over to your right side. Chest aligning with chest bone with the right knee or towards that. Main thing is that both sides feel equally long, and lead more with your left side. Lengthen through that. Deep breath in. Go as far as it feels comfortable in your body, in your back, in the sides, in the hips. Exhale, let go through shoulders, neck. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale, deep breath in. Long breath out. Exhale. Inhale, come halfway up and over to your left side. Feel the difference in the sides. Inhale and exhale. Lengthen. Now focusing on the right side to lengthen through the right side of the rib cage, the space around the outer shoulder blades, underarm. Deep breath in, long breath out. One more breath in and one more breath out. Inhale, come all the way back up into upright. Exhale. Roll through the shoulders, lift them up, draw them back and down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, draw back and down. Hands on top of shoulders. Again, inhale, lift elbows. Exhale, draw them back and down. Inhale. Elbows, exhale, back and down, and again, lifting up, inhaling, and exhale, release, back and down. Bring both arms on either side. So with your fingertips maybe on the floor, we go into some side bending. Rotate out, not yet. Lift first your arm up to shoulder level. Rotate out with the out breath. Inhale up to 90. Exhale over. So we do it in 4 phases. Inhale up, stay on that side. Exhale over. So whenever your body gives way, then you can take your arm a little further out. Keep lengthening through the outside. Lift. And maybe gaze to your left for a moment. Chin lowers, chest lift. Inhale back to center. Exhale, take your arm down to shoulder level. Inhale, palm down. Exhale, all the way down. On your fingertips, on the left side, inhale. Lift the arm up. Exhale, rotate out. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale over to left. Inhale. Exhale over, lengthen away. Inhale. Exhale over. Keep your sitting bones firm on the floor. Stay there. Look up towards your right. Keep lengthening through the outside. The sides of the rib cage, around the shoulder blade, through the underarm. Next in breath up to 90. Exhale, arm down to level. Inhale, turn palm down. Exhale, lower arm all the way. Release through shoulders. And as you take the shoulders back, bring the hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, reach back with your hands away from the shoulders to open over the upper chest. Let it be light. Think of someone is pulling you gently back. Chest stays or moves a little forward. It feels maybe like that. And then keep lengthening away with the in-breath. Lift your arms with the out-breath. Release them down. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, releasing down. Again, inhale, lifting. Exhale, releasing down. And then let go. Roll again through shoulders. Okay, stay in this position. If you need to change the leg position, feel free to do so. We go into Kapalabhati. So either Yoni Mudra, fingers pointing down, thumb and index finger, they are touching each other, or the hands on top of each other. Both is good. Breathe into your hands. Breathe out, draw navel close. Inhale. Letting go. Exhale, drawing back. Inhale, let go. Exhale, drawing back. Let's go into full Kapalabhati. If you like to stay here, always do that. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Arms sideways out, fingers fold in, elbow bend, hands more towards the underarms, shoulders relaxing down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale all the way up. And a thumb, index, middle finger at the back of your head, back of your skull, supporting, lean into your fingers. Keep the shoulders relaxed, drawing down, elbows drawing back. Take your gaze little up. Inhale. Exhale, Kapalabhati. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down onto your knees. Tail forward. Inhale. Exhale, draw in. Pelvic floor, lower tummy, navel. Drawing in and up underneath your rib cage. Chin lowers towards collarbone. Stay long through your torso. Have this feeling of lifting up through the tummy. No breathing. You need to inhale. First release your tummy. Then slowly breathe in. And then breathe out. Excellent. So from here, come on to all fours. And from here, we move the hips a little. So hands can be underneath your knees. Oh, underneath your knees. No, I want to show the cushion underneath your knees if it feels a bit too hard on the floor. Hands underneath the shoulders. They can also be a little further forward if the wrists feel a little congested and not so comfortable with them being straight underneath this one. Tailbone tucks under, and you start off with your right knee circling on just above the floor. You can keep the foot either on the floor and then you circle over your big toe, or you take the foot off the floor and circle outward. Do 3-4 outwards and 3-4 inwards. Small movements to bigger. And when you reverse, then start again with small movements to bigger. Wherever the legs want to go. And when you've done your 3-4, whatever you do, then you stretch your leg out, tuck your toes under, lengthen through the back of your legs, keep the pelvis at level, so have your hand on the back of your pelvis just to check the position. Lean into your heel, lengthen over the Achilles, the calf, back of knee. And then release off. Fold in your inner foot. Push the foot sole onto the floor and come into the supported side plank. Do lengthen through the top arm. Bring both shoulders back. Shoulder blades. Hand can also be on the waist if it feels a bit more steadier. Exhale, bring your arm down. Bring your leg back up, toes on the floor, and then back knee onto the floor. And then change sides. Left side. Small circles. Again, your toe, big toe can be on the floor. Your toes can be on the floor, rolling over the toes. Or small circles, bigger circles, 3-4 times what you did on the other side as well. Draw forwards, up, sidewards, back. Forwards, up, sidewards, back. Reverse, start with small circles as well. Out, forwards. So you can bring, if you feel comfortable with a movement, you can bring your knee towards your upper arm and then in and then back. So you have that as a guide. sort of tipping, drawing in. And you've done both sides equal times, then lengthen through the back of the leg. Here, Achilles, the calf, back of knee, hold. It's a nice opening for the leg, helps improving the circulation. And then fold in. And foot sole on the floor. And then with the in-breath, lift your left arm up. Have your right arm pushing the floor away. Both shoulder blades, think of drawing a little further back. Everything else stays as it is. Chest bone stays as it is. Your left leg is strong. And then with the out breath, bring your hand, your knee back onto the floor. Walk forwards. Stay long through your upper body, sort of the upper part of downward dog. So the hips lengthen back. Feel your length through the underarms. Forehead can be on the floor. Tummy is long. Tailbone tucks a little under. Deep breath in. You can walk your hands a little further forward. Stay on your fingertips, spider hands. You can do that. Keep tailbone tucked under a little, so you feel support through your tummy for your back. And the next in breath, draw back and come back up onto all fours, and we go into cat and cow. So tune into your breath first, and then start with the out breath, tucking tailbone under. Draw lower tummy in. Push the floor away with your hands around over your shoulders. Let your head relax, gaze back to navel or your thighs. With the in-breath, roll pelvis forward. As far as comfortable, bend elbows, lift through the chest. Exhale. Tuck under, rounding. How's that movement, Wendy? It's okay. So you can, yeah. So you can do the following if you feel that when you are releasing down, you can stay parallel to the floor, so your tummy tucks a little in, and then you bend the elbows and work more with the upper body, but have support in this, so don't release all the way down. And the same as you move back, as far as it feels comfortable. So focus on this movement of the pelvis. Have the arms more active, but keep that a bit more relaxed to see where the movement is happy to go and where it feels a little bit too much. Movement flows to the spine, releases tensions that your body might hold around the spine. Small muscles, lots of small muscles that are turning and bending us. Bigger muscles on the side, the back. So let a sense of release be there where needed, and strength where needed as well. One last. Finish after the in-breath. Bring the elbows back, lift chest forward. And from here we go into neck movement. Look over your right shoulder back. And think of the shoulder moving back towards the hip towards the shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to left. So moving the hip up towards the left shoulder and the shoulder down to the hip. Inhale. And over to right again with the out breath. Inhale, over to left. So just side bending movement. Different position. One more time each side. Tap into different areas around the side of the pelvis, waist, ribs. And then back to center after the left side, tuck your toes under, and with an in-breath, lift the knees, keep the hips moving back, keep the knees bent, keep them well bent and reach back. Look back towards your legs or the space behind them. Keep lengthening through the upper body. Keep the knees well bent. Both arms pushing the floor away equally. They're both doing equal amount of work. And then slowly releasing back down onto the floor with the knees. And exhale, stay at center. We do one more movement here, working a bit with the fluidity, continuing with that. And we're going into the figure of 8. So underneath, think of a big 8 that you're going to trace. Start with the upper body, upper loop. On one side, so start right to left. And then exhale, cross over and swing the pelvis left to right, cross over, inhaling again, right to left. Spread your fingers on the upper loop, weight into fingers, into knuckles. So here, small or big movement. It's a really nice movement to release tensions through the back. And it's also a nice movement for the evening to do. Now change direction from left to right, circle, still inhale, exhale, over, right to left with the pelvis, cross over again. It's a nice evening movement to release now the day, whatever happened throughout the day, whatever you have experienced, and to bring the breath a little more in as well. And then sit back on your heels, push the floor away, round a little, look back to navel. And then inhale onto all fours and tuck tailbone under and shift your hands a little further, not your hands, your shoulders a little ahead of your hands. Moving back again by rounding slightly and then to sit back. Push the floor away as if this movement back is continuing. And then focus on the hands, super glued on, drawing the upper body up. Keep tailbone tucked under. Shift a little forward with the shoulders ahead of the hands. One more time. Inhale. Sitting back. Really out breath. Keep on pushing the floor away. Look behind you. So your entire back and entire front, they are included. Neck is part of your back. And then forwards with the in-breath. keep pushing the floor away, broad over the shoulders, and then back to center. Tuck your toes under and knee in line with the knees, and then move up into downward facing dog. Lengthen, lift, walk your legs on the spot, pedaling the heels, or shift hips from side to side. So whatever you feel your body needs, do that. Then hands in between, look in between your hands, roll onto your tiptoes, walk forwards, keep the hips moving high up, weight into the hands, and when you're close, bend your knees, look ahead, and then sit back. Come up, arms sideways up, overhead, and arms down. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Okay. Good. So we're going into a little fluid movement. We're going into the moon salute. And it's the last, today is the last, I think the last day before the last, where the goddess, this Navratri, working with the hips and with this fluidity of the body. So have a look first. Some of you have done that, some of you have not. So I'll show you, and then we go into doing it together. So it's all about moving out. So first we go into a side bend, then into triangle, moving into side ankle, moving here, the heel lifts off, back heel into the half moon, yeah, lifting up, hands on the floor. Then you come into taking the heel off the floor, the heel onto the floor, and stretching out through your so arm went into the right side, through your left leg, then from there into squatting, into stretching through the right leg, moving into lunge, lifting up into half moon, hand onto the knee, and then lift your right leg, fold it a little in with the heel, into side angle, into triangle, sorry, into the goddess pose. Yeah, so all of that, Wendy, you can do all of that on a chair as well, if you like, or anyone else who likes. I'm just showing. This is a bit low, but the proper chair is excellent for that as well, because everything that you do, you can do on a chair. So sitting down, or triangle, side angle, yeah, sitting at the front of the chair, coming into this lunging position, into the stretching out through one leg, into the squat, and then over to the other side. Yeah. So this is all doable on a chair as well, if you like. Yeah. You want to give it a go, Wendy? Yeah. Good. Okay. So you're all standing. Right. I'll do it with Wendy on the chair. You sit down. Yeah, keep sitting down. So we go into, let's start with legs a bit more together and to come into side bend. So rotate out, take both arms up. Take them out at the shoulders, lift them all the way up and then bend to your right. Lengthen. Inhale back to center. Exhale, arms all the way down. Step out, middle wide stance. Lift the arms up, shoulder level. Turn your right foot out over the heel to the right. Lean in. Bring your arm down. Keep high to start off with. Keep high is easier. Breathe in here. Breathe out. We stay for one breath in each pose. Breathe out. Inhale, bend your knee. Let your elbow slide onto your knee. Exhale, rotate out your left arm. Take it over, side angle pose. Inhale here. Exhale, lengthen away. Then look down, lift your left heel off the floor and come into squatting. Lunging. And then back knees on the floor, come into low lunge, back knee on the floor. Your back, I'm just doing it with on the chair here. So back knee on the floor. Inhale, lift arms up into the half moon. Lift, reach. Stay for a breath here. And breathe out, even out through your back. Inhale up. Exhale, hands onto the floor. And now you transition from this position into on your left fold in, come onto your heel and sit down. So you can sit like this, yeah? So when you're on the floor, you can either have your right heel off the floor, so you're a bit higher, or ground the heel if that feels comfortable. Then come into the middle, into squatting. Chair, easy. Take both legs, rotate them a bit more out. Keep the seat on the floor, on the chair. That's it. One breath in here. One breath out. Then you transition from here. Take the hips up and shift over to your left leg. Let your right leg stretch out and come again onto your toes. Toes are tucked under. If you like, sit down. Take a breath in here. Take a breath out. And from here, we swivel around. So on the ball of your left foot, swivel into lunging. Right knee on the floor. Inhale. Release pelvis forward. Lift arms up. Half moon. Inhale. In half moon. Exhale. End of out breath. Bring your hand onto your knee and your right hand on the floor. To lift the knee off the floor. Draw the heel in. Left hand or elbow on the floor, on the knee, and then to come up in this the side angle position. So your right arm lifts up and comes over. Diane? You take the hand off the floor, bring the elbow onto your knee, that's it, or hand, that's fine, and then up into side angle. And then from here, next in-breath, straighten your leg. Take your arm a little back into triangle. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale, up. Foot forward, both heels a little in, sit down into high squatting and the goddess pose. Come up with an in-breath. Bring your feet a little closer. With the out-breath over to left side bending. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale back to center. And exhale, arms down. Okay. So how was that? Is okay? So we do it one more time. The main thing is that you stay light through these movements. We don't hold them for long. So stay light, that you come into a sense of fluidity throughout. Okay, let's do one more. Okay. Feet close together. And then take your arms up, take them out of the shoulders, lift up and again to your right. Inhale back to center. And now exhale, we take the goddess pose in as well. So step out to your right. Draw the heels a little in, bend the knees into this goddess pose. Inhale here. Stay strong in the legs, outer thighs. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Both arms overhead, rotate out. Right foot and the leg in the hip. Exhale, take the arms to shoulder level. Lengthen over into side angle, triangle pose. Keep the hand high on the thigh. Inhale here, strong through the legs. Navel draws a little in, exhaling. Inhale, look down, bend your right knee and bring either the hand or the elbow onto your knee, rotate out the left arm, lift it over into side angle. Inhale, keep sitting on your chair. That is a good movement that you could do on the chair as well. Inhale. And exhale. So end of our breath, look down and then bring your left arm back and around. Lift your left heel off the floor and lower down into lunge. Arms relaxing down. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale. You can take your arms a little back, even out through your back. Legs drawing towards each other. Exhale, bring your arms down onto the floor. Keep them on the inside of your right leg. And then lift your left knee, straighten the leg, and pivot over your foot sole onto your heel. Sit low or keep the right heel off the floor. Take a breath in here and a breath out. You can open through the left arm if you like. Bring both hands on the floor. Now with an in-breath, roll onto the ball of your foot and then come into center. Draw both heels a little in. You might need to walk the legs a little bit more in to come into squatting. Either hands stay on the floor, heels can be off the floor. Deep breath in here. Long out breath. Inhale. Now we shift sides. Left leg, the toes Draw maybe a little out, come onto the ball of your foot and stretch your right leg out. Sit down, long to the inner thigh. If you like, bring the upper arm in front of your left leg and then bring your right arm up to open across the upper chest. Exhale, release down. Now we pivot into lunge. So over the ball of the foot, maybe the foot needs to go a little forwards. Release through the hip as we do in low lunge. Come up with the upper body. Hands can be on your knees if you like. Or take the arms all the way up. Reach up. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Look down, bring your hand or your elbow onto your left knee. Right hand to support on the floor. Lift your leg. Knee off the floor. Heel draws a little in to come into side angle pose. Take your right arm over. Stay here for breath in, breath out. Inhale, take your arm up to shoulder level. Look down, exhale, push away your the floor with your left leg to straighten the leg. Inhale here, triangle pose. Exhale, turn your torso forwards and up. Inhale, bend your left knee. Push the floor away, tummy in, right arm draws up. Foot forward. Both heels a little in. Into the goddess pose. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, both arms up. Feet a little closer. Exhale to left. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, arms down. Okay, keep the hands in Anjali Mudra and have a look how your body feels now. How your legs feel, length, if you feel spacious or more focused, how the hips feel, around the hip joints, shoulders. And then bring your arm down. Okay, take a breath in and up. Everyone is good? Yeah. Okay. We go into the tree pose. For balance, if you like to be close to a wall, feel free to do that. You can be back against the wall or the side to have a bit more support with the balance. So focus on your left leg. Left leg, contact to the ground, firmly ground. Draw down through the foot soles. Think of the roots of the trees moving down and spreading out the side. Gaze at one point with your eyes for balance. In yoga, it's called drishti. So fixing the eyes, because when the eyes are still, then our mind becomes still, and then balancing gets a bit easier. So right leg is firmly grounded, drawing up through the thigh, rotate out, right leg at the hip, heel above ankle, inner calf, inner thigh, wherever you like to go. Anjali Mudra. Lift the arms up. Draw the arms sideways down and behind your back. Hold opposite elbow. Or come into reverse Anjali Mudra. if that's accessible, palms together behind your back. Whatever feels good. Open through the front, strong connection to the ground. Left leg, super strong. Inhale. And exhale slowly. First release your arms and then your leg. Foot on the floor, right foot, sorry. Weight onto your right leg. Strong through the leg. Rooting down. Think of roots drawing down through your feet into the ground, spreading out. And the leg engages and gets its lift up as if you're pushing away from the floor. Keep that lift. Rotate out your left leg at your hip. Heel above ankle, inner calf, inner thigh. Anjali Mudra, super strong right leg. Lift the arms up, overhead. Exhale, arms down. Bring your hands behind your back. Hold opposite elbows. Anjali Mudra. Keep chest open and lifted. Strong right leg. Strong gaze. And then first release your hands. Then bring your leg back down onto the floor. And circle. Light through your legs. Through the feet. Through the hips. And then turn forwards. Have your chest lifted. And we go into the chair pose. So both legs here, you think of the thighs rolling just a little in. You can sit on your chair if you like. And then you reach down through the sitting bones, upper body, but then slightly forward, long through the chest. Roll a little in. The heels bearing weight, drawing down outside of the feet. Big toes. Lift your arms up. Reach up. Deep breath in. Arms can be forwards or they can come up, depending on how it feels in your back. Strong legs, super strong legs. Lengthen and lift. Next out breath. Slowly bend forwards. Keep the hips moving up, hands onto the floor. And then step back with your right leg. Lengthen through your heel. Tuck tailbone under. Step back with your left leg into this high plank. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Bring your knees onto the floor. Come in onto your elbows. Interlace your fingers. Push the floor away with your forearms. Come into this elbow plank. Knees can be on the floor in all plank positions. But tuck tailbone under. Reaching back. Stay broad over your shoulders. Next in breath, lift up into dolphin pose. Pushing the floor away with your hands, with your elbows, forearms. Lift high up through the hips. Deep breath in, ongoing, like you're in down dog, your hands pushing the floor away all the time. So in dolphin pose, it's the forearms. Then release down, knees onto the floor. Take your hands out to the side and stretch the arms out for a moment. Lengthen back with the hips. And then swing the arms in and come into cobra, sliding forwards. Untuck toes, shoulders roll back and down, elbows hugging in, strong through the legs. They're pointing away from you, reaching away from you as you lift through the upper body. Lift chest, strong legs, lengthening away. Exhale, release down. Inhale, push back and up into child pose. Head relaxes, elbows might relax. You can bring your hands underneath your forehead, anything that keeps you comfortable in child pose. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Next in breath, come back up. Into sitting, wait till your head feels clear. We go into mermaid twist, so if you want to come straight into the mermaid, feel free to do so. If sitting on your heels is not so comfortable. Mermaid. Right foot forward, left foot or left leg reverse folding. Right hand behind you. Left hip lifting, rolling in, drawing down. And then your arm moves up. Take it forward, up, half circle. From your left knee forward, up. Into shoulder. So do a half circle. And then lift shoulder. And take the tummy and the chest forward. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Reach out and open at this upper chest, front of the underarms. Next out breath. Complete the circle. Inhale, come up. And exhale, change sides. Right leg in front, left leg in front, so your right leg is reverse folding, left hand behind you, right hand, right knee, and then as you come into the pose, sweep the arm forward, up, all the way over to behind, beyond your left hand, and then back to open the chest into this T-shaped position. Lift up. Inhale. Hip relaxes forward. Exhale. You can soften the elbow if that feels better. Inhale. So it's all across the upper chest. Across the upper back. Exhale. One more breath in. And with the out breath, release the arm down. Complete the circle. Come up into sitting tall. Exhale. Take your cushion. We are sitting again, and we are sitting with legs wide in Upavista Konasana. So first stretch them out in front of you, lengthen, then take them out to wherever you feel comfortable. And here you can do all sorts of movements of whatever, see where your body is. If you're happy in this position, you can slide forwards wherever it takes you. If your legs are not happy, your hips are not happy, the length is not there, you can circle from side to side. If you feel it's more on this side and it open, you can also come into that side bending as we do in the side angle pose and standing, Parshvakonasana. You can also have the hands just on the side of the hips and lift up through your chest. Take the tops of the shoulders down, the elbows drawing down to get more length and more lift. So whatever you would like to do, your body wants to do that. Either folding forwards, staying there, circling, bending to the side, any of that. Combination of all is good. When you're folding forward, make sure your chest keeps lengthening and lifting towards me, as if you want to reach forwards with your heart towards me. And you can bring, in order for that to happen a little more, have the arms fairly close to the body, so sort of knee level, and then draw elbows back like cobra pose. Yeah, so the elbows drawing back, lengthening the chest forward. So this comes a bit more with ease. Yeah. Deep breath in, do 3 more breaths. Long out breath. Keep lengthening. Inhale. And exhale. Lengthen. 1 more breath in. And 1 more breath out. Keep lengthening. Inhale, come up. And now, if you like, so bend your knees a little. Take the feet off the floor. Get hold of your big toes or the outer feet. Whatever you do, if you hold of the big toes, thumb and index and middle finger, they do that, and stretch the leg up. Have space behind you if you need to roll over. Always have that. So here it's like a boat pose. So you want to lengthen through your upper body and the legs drawing in, and you give some resistance. So with your foot or the toes pushing away, and the hands that you're pulling in to steady, stabilize if you are in this upright position. Keep lifting through the chest. Keep move further forwards, and you have this full experience of rolling back, which is quite nice. It's not, make sure your head is not banging anywhere. Otherwise, it's a nice movement. Okay, so lifting up. If you're happy here, Lucia, push the toes up towards the ceiling and away from you. Out, out, out. Yeah, so it draws you a bit more up. Excellent. Then slowly release. Bring the legs into butterfly and just for a moment lengthen and lift up, and see how that pose is now. Although we haven't done it before, but it always works quite well after this Upavista Konasana, then stretch the legs out in front of you. Okay, good. So we go back down onto the floor. I haven't been there today, so not back down, but we're going down on the floor. And obviously it is nice to do an inversion, and we can do a little longer if you do supported one with legs against the wall on the seat of the sofa. In either case, have a blanket or a cushion for the back of your pelvis, so that has lift, and then it is more the benefits like in inversion. And so when you have the legs up, be close to wherever you go. So close to the sofa with your hips close to the wall, close to the wall. Also have something for the back of your head. So when you are with bent knees, then the entire lower legs really need to be on your on the seat, on the chair. Sometimes you need to take the chair around so the backrest is on the side, because then it is very much relaxing for the legs. Head as high as it needs to be really comfortable and to be able to let go. Arms on the side. The outer hand can be on the floor. The back of the hand can be on the floor. Palms can be on the floor. Whatever gives your wrist more the feeling of being grounded. Then your shoulders relaxing. And then don't forget to maybe cover yourself if that is needed. And if you want a deeper relaxation than that, even deeper, then have also something to cover your eyes. Because remember, in order to relax, our nervous system needs to have three things. You need to be safe, you need to be warm, and it needs to be dark. And there is a real difference between we are closing the eyes or we're having something to really block that little light that comes in through the eyelids out as well. So when that's the case, then you're coming into a much deeper rest. Inhale. And each out breath, let go. Go of these smaller muscles that are close to the bones. So relax more towards the back of the shin, the thigh, the upper and the lower arm. Relax the tummy as well, and with it, all internal organs. And feel the breath coming. Breathe in. Count to 4. Breathe out. Count to 4. Keep counting the length of the in and the length of the out breath. And a long breath out. If you're lying on something, cushion, blanket, then take that away so that your back is on the floor. And when your back is on the floor, stay there for a couple of breaths, grounding again through the back. And then roll onto your side. And stay there for a couple of breaths. And if you like, you can hug in a little. And slowly come back up into sitting. Back sitting, then notice how your body feels now. Muscles, joints. How you are. The breath, all the different levels, different layers. Observe. And then bring your hands together with the index, not the index finger, the thumb and the little finger into this lotus mudra. And lower the hands just maybe chest level, upper chest level. What feels comfortable where the shoulders are the legs. Your chin lowers a little bit. And then you breathe in here. Pause. Breathe out. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Open your eyes a little. Let the gaze just drop. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Stay firmly connected with your inside,
your internal being as you move through the day. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you